Welcome to Sleep Shaper, your destination for expertly crafted sleep stories that help you fall asleep faster and deeper. I'm Saiful, your host. I'm so glad you're here, ready to unwind and find peace as we embark on a calming journey along the legendary Silk Road. Tonight, we'll travel through time, tracing the ancient trade routes where East met West and cultures intertwined in a tapestry of stories. We'll follow the footsteps of traders and explorers as they navigate vast deserts, snow-capped mountains, and the tranquil shores of the Mediterranean, sharing goods and wisdom that shaped the world. Let the soft whispers of the wind and the timeless hum of the earth carry you into a deep, restful sleep. Before we begin, let's take a moment to settle into a place of complete comfort. Find a position that feels natural for you, whether you're lying on your back or curled up in a cozy spot. Let your body relax deeply into the surface beneath. You take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, filling your lungs with fresh, cool air. And now, gently exhale, letting go of any tension as the breath leaves your body. With each breath, feel your muscles begin to soften, releasing any tightness or stress from the day. Let your shoulders relax, your arms resting loosely by your sides. Feel the weight of your body sink deeper into your bed or chair, grounding you, making you feel more and more at ease. Now, bring your attention to your legs. Let them feel heavy and relaxed, as if the earth beneath you is cradling them. As you breathe slowly and calmly, imagine the soft, soothing sensation of the night air around you. Let the quietness of the evening begin to seep into your body and mind. With every breath, imagine that you are letting go of anything that might still be lingering in your mind. Release the thoughts that have been running through your head, and allow yourself to become fully present in this moment, here, right now. Let the sound of my voice be a gentle guide, helping you to sink further into a state of relaxation, ready to drift into a peaceful, restful sleep.
The first rays of the morning sun stretch lazily over the ancient city of Xi'an, painting the marketplace in soft, golden hues. The air is crisp, cool from the night's embrace, and carries a faint trace of dew on the earth. As the sun rises higher, its warmth fills the streets, gently waking the world. The scent of fresh tea leaves mingles with the rich aroma of spices, cinnamon, clove, and cardamom, drifting from the bustling stalls, while the earthy notes of sandalwood incense curl into the air like a quiet prayer. The markets are alive, but not overwhelming. The narrow streets lined with wooden shops pulse with the soft murmur of conversations, traders discussing prices, merchants calling out to potential customers, and the gentle clink of coins exchanged in bartering. There is an underlying rhythm to the scene as soft as a heartbeat. The sound of silks being folded with care is like the rustling of a gentle breeze, each delicate fabric feeling like a secret waiting to be shared with the world. In the midst of this, you find Li, the seasoned trader. His face is calm, marked by years of experience, yet there's a spark of anticipation in his eyes. The weight of his journey presses lightly on his shoulders as he adjusts the straps of his pack. Wrapped within, he carries precious silks, fragrant spices, and intricately woven textiles, all bound for distant lands, where the stories and goods of his homeland will be woven into new tapestries of culture. As Lee steps away from the familiar hum of the city, the first brush of a cool breeze touches his face. It carries the earthy scent of soil, the promise of open roads, and the mystery of lands far away. The city's sounds begin to fade, replaced by the distant whispers of the wind and the soft crunch of earth beneath Lee's boots as he moves forward, leaving the marketplace behind. The world around you shifts gently as the city's warmth is replaced by the cool embrace of the open road. The sound of your footsteps, slow and steady, blends with the rustling of the grass, soft and soothing. You can hear the faint call of a bird high above, its song lingering in the stillness of the air. The desert is vast, stretching out before you, but the horizon feels close, as if it is waiting to be discovered. The air smells of sand, with the faintest hint of dried grasses that swirl with the wind, brushing against your skin in a gentle caress. The path Lee treads is unhurried, every step purposeful and grounded in the quiet rhythm of the earth beneath him. His breathing is slow, deliberate, matching the steady beat of his heart. With each step, the promise of distant lands grows stronger, the pull of new beginnings, the exchange of cultures and stories, and the wonder of the journey that lies ahead. The silence of the desert whispers its own ancient stories, inviting Lee and you to listen. In the distance, the mountains rise, their peaks kissed by the last light of the setting sun. They seem almost ethereal, their slopes soft with the glow of evening, waiting to guide the way forward. The land around you is wide, open, and full of possibilities. The silence is deep, yet filled with anticipation, as if the earth itself is waiting for what is to come. As Lee walks on, he inhales the cool air deeply, letting go of the bustling energy of the city behind him. With each exhale, he becomes more attuned to the vastness ahead, his spirit growing lighter with the rhythm of the land. The promise of adventure hums quietly in the air, soft and patient, waiting for the next step to unfold. Lee continues his journey, stepping further away from the familiar streets of Xi'an and into the quiet vastness of the open road. The air feels different now, cooler, tinged with the smell of earth and the faintest trace of salt from distant lands. The wind picks up, soft and steady, brushing against Lee's skin as if encouraging him forward, carrying with it the promise of adventure and discovery. The world is open and wide, the sky stretching endlessly above, a tapestry of deep blues and soft golden hues as the sun begins its climb higher into the sky. The rhythm of the journey is slow, steady, and soothing. The earth beneath your feet is soft, and you can hear the soft crunch of the path as Lee walks. Along each step, an echo of the ones before it. The sound is calming, like the rhythm of a heartbeat, a gentle reminder of the passage of time and the peaceful journey ahead. In the distance, You see the first of the great caravans, long lines of camels, their bodies swaying gently with each step, their bells jingling softly, a tranquil melody in the quiet expanse. The traders move in harmony, their faces peaceful as they walk beside, their animals, the slow rhythm of their footsteps becoming one with the land. The desert stretches before them, its golden sands seeming to merge with the horizon, a quiet, infinite sea of earth and sky. The wind whispers across the dunes, soft and constant, as though the earth itself is breathing in time with the travelers. The sun is low now, casting long, soft shadows that stretch across the landscape, and the temperature is gentle, perfect for the steady movement of the caravan. Lee watches the caravan ahead, a sense of unity among the travelers. The air is filled with the quiet sounds of movement, footsteps in the sand, the soft rustle of cloth as traders adjust their packs, the faint murmur of voices exchanging stories and greetings. The caravan is not just a group of travelers, it is a living, breathing entity, moving in unison with the pulse of the earth beneath them. There is a calming rhythm to it all, the movement of the caravan flowing like a gentle river through the land. The people Lee meets along the way seem like characters from distant tales, traders from India, their faces warm and welcoming, their stalls filled with the sweet, heady scent of exotic spices, cardamom, turmeric, and saffron. The air is thick with their fragrance, each spice adding to the richness of the landscape. There are travelers from Persia as well, their vibrant carpets rolled tightly, each one a masterpiece of color and design, ready to be shared with the world. With each new face, Lee hears a story. Stories of distant lands, of cultures woven together through trade and travel, of the quiet exchange of goods and ideas. There is something soothing about these encounters, the gentle sharing of knowledge, the soft exchange of goods, and the unspoken bond that forms between travelers, each one carrying a piece of the world with them, leaving behind a trace of themselves for those they meet along the way. As the caravan continues through the vast desert, the land around them is filled with quiet beauty. The desert, though vast and endless, holds a certain peace, its golden sands rippling gently under. The influence of the wind, the rhythm of the earth's breath, the sound of the caravan moving forward, soft and steady, wraps you in a sense of calm, as though you, too, are walking alongside these travelers, your steps in perfect harmony with the world around you. The wind continues to whisper its ancient secrets, carrying stories of lands far and wide, and you can almost hear it speaking in a language only the earth understands. The scent of the desert, the spices, the tea, it all mixes together, forming a rich, calming fragrance that lingers in the air like a dream. The path ahead is long, but in this moment it feels endless, full of promise and possibilities. The travelers move forward, each step a quiet echo of the last, each moment a gift from the land as the world unfolds before them, one gentle, rhythmic step at a time. Yasmin continues, her voice a quiet thread, connecting you to the stars, to the world beyond. These stars, she whispers, are not just distant lights. They are the markers of our journey, the signs that remind us we are part of something much greater. We are all connected. Our travels, our dreams, the sun dips low on the horizon, painting the sky in shades of deep purple and amber as the caravan settles for the night. The air has cooled, and a soft breeze brushes the land, carrying with it the scent of dry earth and the distant fragrance of desert blooms. The world feels quiet, serene, as the stars begin to reveal themselves, one by one, twinkling softly in the velvet sky above. The fire crackles gently, its warmth casting a comforting glow on the faces gathered around it. The soft hum of the desert night envelops you, the distant calls of night birds and the soft rustling of the wind in the palm trees a gentle lullaby. The world seems to slow, each moment suspended in time, as if the night itself is holding its breath. In the circle of firelight, Lee meets Yasmin, a traveler unlike any he has encountered. She sits with a calm presence, her deep, knowing eyes reflecting the wisdom of the ages. Her robe, made of the finest silk, moves with a quiet grace, as though it too is part of the rhythm of the desert. Her voice, soft and steady, seems to echo the very stillness of the night. Yasmin speaks of the stars, of the ancient wisdom passed down through generations, and of the role they have played in guiding travelers along the Silk Road. As she speaks, the world around you fades into the background, and all that remains is her voice, gentle, soothing, and filled with a quiet magic. The fire flickers softly, casting flickering shadows on the sand, as Yasmin's words weave stories of far-off lands and the deep connections between the East and West. "Do you see them?" Yasmin asks, her gaze lifting to the sky. The stars have always been the constant companions of travelers, guiding them through the vast desert, across mountains and over oceans. They carry the knowledge of the ancients, the secrets of the universe, written in the language of light. You too lift your gaze, feeling the cool night air on your skin as the first constellations appear. The sky feels infinite, a vast canvas of glittering stars, each one telling its own story. The desert seems to pause, as if listening to the timeless rhythm of the cosmos. The air is thick with the weight of ancient knowledge, and you feel as though the stars themselves are speaking to you, offering their wisdom in a soft, eternal language, stories woven together in the great tapestry of the universe. As you sit beside her, the warmth of the fire wrapping you in its embrace, the desert night feels more alive than ever. The crackling flames pop softly, their warm light dancing on your face, and the wind, cool and gentle, brushes against your skin like the softest of caresses. Every sound is amplified in the stillness, the rustle of the fire, the whisper of the wind, and the soft, rhythmic beating of your own heart. Yasmin's voice becomes more intimate, as if she is sharing a secret, a piece of ancient knowledge that has been passed down for generations. When you look at the stars, remember that you are not alone. The path you walk is one that countless others have walked before you, and countless others will follow. The stars guide us all, as they have guided the traders of the Silk Road, as they have guided the dreams of those who dared to journey across the earth. The sky above is a soft, endless expanse, and the stars, now fully visible, seem to reach down toward you, offering their gentle light as a guide. The fire crackles softly in the silence, its warmth a gentle reminder of the connection between the earth and the heavens. Each star seems to pulse with a quiet energy, filling the night with a sense of wonder and tranquility. As Yasmin finishes her tale, the world seems to fall even quieter, the desert holding its breath in the stillness of the night. The caravan rests, the travelers wrapped in the peaceful embrace of the stars, knowing that they are part of something far greater than the journey before them. The desert night, rich with the secrets of the stars, carries you deeper into sleep, wrapping you in its infinite quiet, where the world beyond is both vast and intimately close. The stories of the Silk Road, the wisdom of the stars, and the quiet pulse of the earth all blend together, creating a serene, soothing rhythm that carries you into peaceful slumber. The caravan presses onward, leaving behind the warmth of the desert's golden sands and entering the rugged beauty of the high steppes. The land around you shifts in ways that are both subtle and profound, each step taken on the earth feeling heavier, as though the ground itself holds a deeper, more ancient rhythm. The air here is thin, cool, and sharp, a refreshing change from the dry warmth of the desert. With every breath, you can taste the crispness, the purity of the high altitude. The scent of snow is faint, but it lingers in the wind, mingling with the earthy fragrance of the sparse vegetation that dots the land. The wind, though gentle, carries with it a whisper of something cold, a reminder of the mountains that rise in the distance, their peaks hidden behind a veil of mist and snow. Lee and Yasmin move alongside the caravan, their faces set with quiet determination. The pace is slower here, the land more difficult, yet there is something grounding about the vastness of it all, the wide, open plains that seem to stretch on forever, the endless horizon where the sky and earth meet. The sound of the caravan's movement is muted by the expansive silence of the land, each step feeling more deliberate, as though the earth is asking for respect, for patience, and in return offering a deeper connection to the world around them. The Ula mountains loom closer now, their snow-capped peaks rising sharply against the pale blue sky. As the caravan approaches the foot of these majestic giants, the air grows colder still. The wind howls through the gaps between the rocky cliffs, a low, mournful sound that speaks of the ages, of the earth's ancient stories. The cold bites gently at your skin, but it is a clean, refreshing sensation, like a reminder that the world is vast, and you are but a small part of it, moving through its timeless flow. The sound of the caravan, camels' hooves softly crunching. On the stony ground, the soft rustle of cloaks as traders adjust their packs fills the air, creating a rhythmic harmony with the land. The slow, steady pace of the journey becomes a meditation, the steady movement forward syncing with the steady rhythm of the earth beneath you. The silence of the high steps is soothing, punctuated only by the wind and the occasional jingle of bells from the travelers' animals, each sound carrying a sense of quiet purpose. As Lee and Yasmin continue onward, they encounter nomadic tribes, their tents set up in the shelter of the mountains, the flaps of their dwellings rippling softly in the wind. There is a brief exchange, nodding greetings, the soft murmur of voices, the clink of coins and goods being traded. Despite the harshness of the terrain, there is a shared understanding here, an unspoken bond between the travelers and the nomads, both living in harmony with the land. The scent of wood smoke drifts through the cold air, and you feel the warmth of the nomads' fires beckoning. The caravan pauses for a moment, the travelers huddling close around the fire, feeling the heat seep into their bones. The soft crackle of the flames is a welcome contrast to the biting cold, and the flickering light dances across the faces of those gathered. The warmth wraps around you, soothing, calming, and for a moment you feel the world grow smaller, safer, as though nothing outside this circle of warmth matters. In the distance, the mountains stand tall and silent, their snow-capped peaks watching over the land. The sky above is deepening, turning a rich shade of indigo as the stars begin to emerge, one by one, scattered across the vast canvas of night. The stars seem closer here, more vivid, as though they are watching over the travelers, guiding them, protecting them from the harshness of the land. The desert's gentle golden heat has been replaced by the crisp, invigorating cold of the mountains. The world feels expansive, almost limitless, and yet there is a quiet intimacy in the land, a peacefulness that settles over you like a soft blanket. The caravan, the nomads, the mountains, they are all part of this timeless journey, moving together in harmony with the earth, the wind and the sky. The wind picks up once more, a gentle, caressing breeze that carries the scent of the earth and the faintest hint of snow, urging you forward into the vast unknown. The mountains stand as silent sentinels, their presence both humbling and awe-inspiring. And as you take another slow, steady breath, you feel the rhythm of the world around you, the timeless dance of earth, air, and sky, quiet, constant, and filled with the promise of the journey ahead. As the caravan nears the shores of the Mediterranean, the air shifts once more, carrying with it the salty, refreshing scent of the sea. The land that had been dry and barren now softens as the earth meets the waters of the great ancient sea. The golden hues of the desert seem to dissolve into the cool, tranquil blues of the ocean as the breeze grows gentler, filled with the quiet rhythm of the waves that lap softly against the shore. The sun, now low in the sky, casts a warm golden light across the water, making it shimmer like a vast sheet of liquid silver. The sound of the ocean's rhythm is calming, a deep, soothing pulse that fills the air with a peaceful harmony. The scent of salt water mingles with the last traces of the desert earth, creating a unique fragrance, as if the journey has come full circle, connecting the endless sands of the east with the open waters of the west. Lee and Yasmin, along with the caravan, pause at the edge of the sea, gazing out over the horizon. The air feels different here, lighter, filled with the promise of new beginnings. The constant movement of the caravan now slows, and for a moment there is nothing but the sound of the waves and the soft calls of seabirds overhead. The travelers stand in quiet reverence, their feet now touching the edge of the great blue expanse that has brought them here. The waves are gentle, rolling onto the shore in a slow, rhythmic motion. Each wave is like a deep breath of the earth, moving in and out, the soft hiss of the retreating water against the smooth pebbles like a lullaby. The sound is soothing, and the coolness of the sea breeze carries away the dust of the journey, leaving a refreshing calm in its wake. The warm golden light of the sun, beginning to dip beneath the horizon, bathes everything in a soft, ethereal glow, as though the world itself is preparing to rest. The caravan begins to settle, the traders unpacking their goods with a quiet satisfaction. The scent of sea salt mixes with the faint trace of spices, and the air feels heavy with the weight of memories, of distant lands, of people met along the way, of goods exchanged and stories shared. The connections forged on this long journey are now part of the world's greater tapestry, and the quiet satisfaction of a journey well traveled fills the air. Lee and Yasmin, standing together at the water's edge, exchange a look of quiet understanding. The journey that began so many months ago in the bustling markets of Xi'an has come full circle. The Silk Road, once a distant dream, a path of possibility, is now a living legacy, a thread woven through time and space, connecting the distant lands of the East with the shores of the Mediterranean, the lands of the West. There is peace in the air, a deep, quiet peace that settles over everything, as though the earth itself is sighing in contentment. The mountains, the deserts, the steppes, and now the sea, all of it has led to this moment, this peaceful end to a long journey. Lee and Yasmin stand in the twilight, the soft glow of the setting sun wrapping them in warmth, the sound of the waves offering their own quiet song of completion, the soft whispers of the wind, the cool touch of the sea breeze, and the gentle hum of the world's eternal rhythm fill the air. The firelight from the camp begins to flicker, casting long shadows, and the caravan gathers around, ready to rest, knowing that the journey has been more than just the movement of goods and people. It has been a journey of discovery, of connection, of shared stories. As the night deepens and the first stars begin to twinkle, In the clear Mediterranean sky, there is a sense of quiet fulfillment. The travelers, once strangers to each other, are now bound by a shared history, a shared journey. The Silk Road, that ancient thread that connected the East and West, will continue, but for now, there is peace. A peace found in the knowledge that the journey has ended, yet the stories of the Silk Road will live on, carried on the winds of time. The sea laps gently against the shore, the waves whispering their eternal lullaby, and the world, for a moment, seems to breathe in time with the rhythm of the waves. The night wraps around you like a soft, comforting blanket. The stars overhead, a quiet reminder that all journeys, no matter how long, eventually find their rest.